Hello everybody, I hope you had an amazing Christmas and thank you so much for the lovely messages some of you sent me. I really appreciate it, seriously. And that's why I'm doing this vlog today, because some of you have asked me how on earth you can stay healthy and still cook delicious meals that your friends, your family, you will love. Well, I'm going to tell you, because as many of you know, I transformed my health, my style, my whole life. And I lost 40 pounds, and it's just been, like, I feel like I have a whole new life because of that. Not because of just the weight, but the eating this food that gives me energy. So yeah, I'm all about the nutrients and everything else. Before I even start with the food, I just want to quickly talk about farmers markets. If you live in a town or a city with a farmers market, check it out, because oftentimes you can find organic and pesticide-free food at a fraction of the price. A fraction of the price. And it's directly from the farmer, so it is so fresh. It blew my mind when I first started going to farmers markets. I was tasting food I couldn't believe. Anyway, I'm rambling. So I'm going to take you through just a few little things, a few little ways of looking at, this is not a health chat. This is just some things I cooked that I thought I'd show you, and little hints and tips that I'm giving you so you can think of your own hints and tips and then tell somebody else, all right? So this is my cranberry sauce. I made it using raw cranberries, obviously, a load of delicious Caribbean brown sugar, and I put in some secret ingredients. But before I tell you about the secret ingredients, I would tell you that I went to restaurants with my husband. I went and tried out supermarket brands like the Whole Foods, the Ralphs, the everything, just to see what they were doing. I got home and I thought what I would love in this would be some nutmeg, some cinnamon, some cloves, otherwise known, Jamaican allspice with some Jamaican bayberry, ground Jamaican bayberry. What else would I love? I thought, well, cardamom. That's the secret missing ingredient in this one. And it just tastes so, it's like a stunning, it almost tastes like a combination of France and Jamaica. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, this is this one. Now, this is a grain that is really healthy, full of iron, and it's called millet. Now, most people cook millet once and like, darn, millet doesn't taste very good. The thing is with millet, the secret is, put the oil in the pan, a bit of oil, put spices that you like, maybe some turmeric, whatever you think, especially if you want to just give a little hint, a subtle flavor to your millet, your cumin, whatever you want. Then toast the millet in the oil with the spices before you boil the millet. You will be, it will transform the way the millet comes out. Look at this texture, and it's so fluffy, it's delicious, and it is delicious. The taste is ground in somehow. Okay, so that's my little tip with millet. Now this, oh my goodness, this is a split pea delicious stew. It's very thick, and I filled it with, so obviously loads of vegetables, loads of onions, loads of celery, loads of carrot, and so on, and curry. Curry was my secret ingredient here. And another one, if you like a little bit of sweetness in your split pea soup, put some raisins in. Put some raisins in and see how the taste transforms. This is what happened here. Raisins and transformation. And you know what? I'll sometimes put a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of cardamom, just to see what happens. But the thing is, invariably what you get is, no one knows you put these things in, but they smell it, they taste it, and they love it. Okay, so this is it. And it's healthy too. So much fiber, so much protein, so much everything. So worthwhile. Okay. Here, you can see I'm wheeling out some leftovers here, but so I made this. We had a load of people here on Christmas Day. I was cooking for 3 days. Now this is my nut roast, right? Load of vegetables. But what I did to make my nut roast was literally, to make my nut roast, I made a lentil stew to die for, because I wanted this thing to taste moist. By the way, don't skimp on your condiments. Look, if you're going to buy balsamic vinegar. I'm not saying break the bank here, but I am saying try and find a balsamic vinegar you like the taste of. And even the red wine to cook with. I know this sounds like, hey, she's spending out all my money telling me to go and buy red wine, but no. Try, if you can, try and find a bottle that you actually like the taste of and use it in the cooking. It transforms. This moist nut loaf, it sounds bad, but lentil nut loaf, meat loaf, tastes like meat, is so moist, so delicious, and it's got a load of vegetables in it, and it's got that lentil stew to die. But this is a lentil stew that you would eat and just go, oh, wonderful. Well, that's in this, all right. And then these are beetroot veggie patties that I made using a load of sunflower seeds, a load of spices and herbs, and you know the thing tastes. Because I ground the sunflower seeds, etc., and I did put some other things in there, a few cashews, etc. It tastes almost tastes like cheese, but better. Listen, dudes, I am so happy to see you again. I really hope y'all have a great time in the kitchen cooking, and you can tell I'm kind of rushing this. I'm rushing this because I'm so hungry. I want to go and eat something. Oh, I've got one last thing for you. Okay. Get some long grain white rice. Now, normally I'm cooking with brown rice, but for this, it's white rice. Now, I made something that tastes like a bread pudding, but it was made out of rice. Stunning! So delicious. Okay, so again with the cinnamon, again with the nutmeg, again with the cardamom. This white rice was cooked I use a lot of dried coconut in this, okay? A little bit of coconut milk. I used maple syrup, and oops! The spoon I was going to use just after speaking with you has just dropped. Never mind. So this is I'll call it coconut dream. I'll call this coconut dream because it tastes and smells so good. Oh Lord. The maple syrup obviously helps. Really wonderful grade B, delicious maple syrup. But it's these spices that transform this into not just a taste event, but the smell. When you're in the room with this dessert, it's like the whole place is transformed. So delicious. Let me just have a bite now because you could tell I'm rushing off because I'm so hungry. Oh my gosh. I love food. I love cooking. And I want the same for you. So tell me about all your experiences. Tell me about any little hints and tips you have. Just YouTube message me. You take care. Have a great, great holiday season. Bye-bye.